Hi my rosy buds, welcome to my channel. I don't know about you, but I have spring fever so bad right now. I cannot wait for it to really warm up around here. We've had a taste of a little warm weather recently, and it's gotten me so excited for spring. So I was at the craft store the other day and I spotted Easter eggs, and I'm like, I need to make a wreath. If you follow my blog, many years ago I made one very similar, but I painted it white. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I can't wait to hang it on our front door. So let's get started making this wreath. But before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe this video so you don't miss out on any more creative ideas down the road. So let's get started and make this wreath. To make this wreath, I used a bunch of eggs, a dozen large eggs, and then a bunch of smaller eggs, about 5 or 6 dozen of them. Some 18 gauge wire, white craft glue, wire cutters and pliers, gold spray paint, one that was appropriate to use on plastic, that's important. I also used a heat gun, or you could use a hairdryer, that would work just as well. My hot glue gun, and lots of glue sticks. I first cut a long length of the wire, and then I started to prep the large eggs. So I opened up the eggs and put a dab of white glue around the edges just to make sure that the eggs were sealed shut, because this was going to be the base of my wreath and I wanted it to be pretty sturdy and I didn't want the eggs to pop open later on. So to make this wreath, it was pretty simple. All I did is I took the large eggs and strung them on the 18 gauge wire. Now those eggs have nice little perforations already built into them in the tops and bottoms of each piece. So I threaded each egg over the 18 gauge wire to make one large wreath with 12 eggs, and then I bent the wire on itself to kind of wrap it together. You'll see this won't really show at the end because you're going to cover it with a bunch of eggs anyway. So then I got out my hot glue gun, and what I did is I just started gluing on lots and lots of eggs all around the wreath. I started on the very top edges of all the eggs, just to make one solid kind of circle over top of it. And then I just kind of built out from there and just kept adding eggs and adding eggs till I got several layers of eggs around the front of the wreath. And there's really no right or wrong answer here. It's just till it looked right to me, till it was the right fullness for me as to how I wanted it to look. So I just kept adding eggs, and I actually had to go back to the store to get another dozen because I ran out. Once I got the wreath looking the way I wanted it to, I grabbed my heat gun, and like I said, you could use a hairdryer instead. So I used my heat gun and kind of blew away all the hot glue. I got rid of all those glue gun strings. So I took the wreath outside and gave it a light dusting of the gold spray paint, just to kind of bring it all together, give it a cohesive look, and kind of tone down some of those pastel colors. And then once that dried, I just slipped a ribbon behind the back of the wreath through that wire loop that I had originally tied at the beginning. I love how this wreath turned out. The pastel colors with touches of gold feel soft and feminine and so pretty. I am getting so excited for spring. I can't wait to put this on my front door. I'm probably going to put it up this week. So don't forget, if you like this project, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more creative and rosy ideas on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. And then I bent. I can't wait to hang it up very soon for Christmas. It's not Christmas time.